Steve, great weekend of boxing for us. Two fantastic shows. We're just going to chat about the first one on Friday night, Liverpool at Olympia, where 9 fights.
Done well, haven't we, in this current climate when people are pulling shows all over the place, and we've had some nightmares as well to get 9 out of 9. And as we talk about, maybe there was a lot of good fights as well, weren't there? Good performances by our lads as well. So yeah, been a bit of a special weekend for all the crap we've had.
It is. First it kicked off with young Ryan Dickens, who had a great debut, and again went out and delivered again behind a wonderful jab and controlled the fight.
It was always going to be what that fight, wasn't it? You know, Carlton is an opponent, and he comes just to get through. And Ryan boxed well behind the jab, as you said. Never really looked like stopping him,
but I think he added a little bit more. He had a little bit more spike to his to game. He brought a few more shots off that beautiful jab of his, didn't he?
Yeah, he had some good performance.
And then we had a kid making his debut for us, Michael Hughes. I think he was 2-0-1 prior to this, and then he got out against, I can't pronounce his name, but the guy who fights in our show all the time.
Simos is called,
yeah.
Isn't he? And you know, he's one of those kids that you think after the round he's going to get stopped, but you know, he just bites in his gum shields and always survives and gets through. And you know, it'd have been a good performance for Mike to get 4 rounds. He's not fought for a while, and we'll look at putting him in a fight next time with Joe Cabana. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah.
Is that because you just put that out on Twitter, didn't you, this morning?
Yeah.
So is that made for the new year then?
That's made for the new year.
That'd be a really good fight. That's it. Good level. And then we had the kid who's looking really special, Brandon Deal, in with a kid who come with a very good record. He looked,
and he comes to win as well. And,
you
know, it was a strange stoppage. I thought it was premature. Afterwards, they've said that he was stopped for non-participation by the other boxer, which is a strange one. They never even told him to carry on fighting. There was no warning, anything like that. And for the first 2 rounds, he was trading quite well. So,
but it was the right was on the walls.
It was a strange one. I think Brandon was going to get to him, but you know, he just hit him with a belt, hadn't he? So yeah, no, it's a funny stoppage, but a good performance by Brandon. And he's had 2 quick performances, been out, and we'll be looking to get him in meaningful fights now.
And for me, the fight that stole the show, the Kimachi, Sean Kearns, getting the first round stoppage against a kid.
I knew he was going to win the fight, but I didn't expect him to get him stoppage. That Kearns a tough guy, went before with
Jake Harrison.
And he's had another win where he's gone a distance. And I'd said to Mason, who was warming up, going after him, I said, this will go with full distance. And you know, he stopped him in the round, and I've seen a video of the stoppage because I missed it. And he was a good stoppage playing. It was together very well. Yeah.
Beautiful. And then on this order we've got the Liverpool derby in Dexter McCosey against Jamie McCarthy.
Yeah. Again, I think it was last minute job for Jay. He was like open to get out on the home side, couldn't get him out anywhere on the home side, so he took it away job, and he good and brave of him to do that, and said like we'll bring him back with an home fight afterwards. So thanks for stepping in there, and it was a bit.
He was just too big for him, wasn't he?
It was a bit too much for him there, and Dexter showed his strength and ability, and took his time and picked the shots quite well.
Paddy Lacey again, because he's out in 2 weeks' time on the show in Liverpool on December 11th, so we got him a little outing on our show, and 4 good rounds in the bank for him.
Do you know what? It's an improvement from the first fight of his, which is all you can expect after lads to keep improving. Done well, and he boxed sensibly, because there was no point of him getting involved in a fight, because as you say, you don't want to get a cut or hurt your hands or anything that'll stop you fighting when you've got a chance to fight in the Echo Arena, which, you know, lads coming through like him, it's a dream for him, and you know, he's so excited about fighting on that and looking forward to it and selling loads of tickets that you know, he had to fight for certain things smart, and that's what he did. I was happy with that performance.
And then young Jake Harrison, who we mentioned before. I can't pronounce his foreign opponent, Stanislaus Borosfos or something. But mate, again, the kid's a little star.
Yeah, it's an aggressive sort of fight. You know, it's one of the styles that I like, and he put it on him a couple of times at first, and then the referee had to stop it in a second. It was the right choice. He was just getting on top of it, and a great performance by him again.
Yeah, but sometimes, because the other kid was a southpaw, Jake's a southpaw, and sometimes they can cancel one another out, and it perhaps not what it was, but it wasn't the case. Jake just looks exciting in that fight as he was on his debut, doesn't he?
Yeah. As I say, he doesn't spend time for some people out as he gets straight out of work, and he'll end up getting good forward.
Yeah, definitely. And then probably the strangest fight of them all, Mason Cartwright against Daniel Larch, a guy with an incredible record for an away fight. I think he's got 14 wins with 12 KOs, only 6 losses on there, and you have to say he quit.
It wasn't strange, it was disappointing, wasn't it? And I felt sorry for Mason and his fans, because he sold a lot of tickets and they couldn't watch a fight, and you know, whether he felt the power of Mason early on and just didn't want to carry on, I don't know, but the bottom line is, after the first round, which was one-way traffic for Mason, he just his trainer stayed in the corner, didn't even get out of the ring, and skewed it for me, and it's disappointing. And the more you think about it, you know, when someone like Mason has not been out for a while and trained for another fight, and didn't fight and put another 8 weeks camp into this, to just get a round out, he's, as I said at the start, disappointing all the way round, but it is what it is, and now we've got to try and get Mason in the mix for some sort of title, and whether it's on one of our shows or we can get him on a TV show, we'll see, but you know, it's another win for him, and we've got to move on, because there's nothing we can do about that.
And then we had the top of the bill, Nathan Quarles against Steve Collins Jr., which was a good fight.
Yeah, it was, and it'd be a great learning fight for Nathan, because tough as old boots, Steve Collins wasn't facing in the second round, but carried on punning, and he probably, on the scorecard, he's won 1 round, so probably the first round, he was a bit tentative. Nathan won as the final round settled in, got his jab working, and was winning the fight off that, but every now and then again he'd be explosive, and that bundle of punches go, and put Collins in trouble. Fair play to him, he shook his head, got on with it.
Because I must admit, after the second round, I didn't think Collins was going to see the end of the fight, because Nathan looked quite vicious, and he could have stopped him, didn't he?
Yeah, but also you've got to be careful of blowing himself out, haven't you? Because I wouldn't like to know how many punches he threw. He might have been 25, 30, and you know, if Collins doesn't go and you blow yourself out, you're going to be in trouble, because he was aggressive, wasn't he, coming forward.
But it was nice to see that aggression from him, because you know he's won every fight with his boxing skills. He's won every fight easy. But this fight, you know,
well, he come out of that and knew he'd been in the fight, didn't he? So he did get pushed, but he wasn't in control of most of the seconds and minutes of the rounds, and I was really pleased, not just because he got the win, but he gained 8 rounds experience, which will do no harm whatsoever as he moves on. Maybe we get another 8 rounds before he goes into a 10-round ring this time, or something like that.
Because that's been mentioned, it's been mentioned this morning actually on TV, him and Jay Farrell, perhaps the central area.
Well, I've not mentioned that one there.
No, but other people have, and it has been mentioned. I think Derry's coach mentioned it to me, they've been interested in that.
Right, well, maybe something we can look at, but we've not something I thought.
No, but they're good for Liverpool, always good derbies, aren't they?
Right.
Well, listen, like I say, top night. We're going to close this one down and we're going to do the next show, which was last night. So I'll speak to you in a second.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.